This edition of MacVoices is brought to you by Smile, the makers of the brand new PDF Pen 6, PDF Pen Pro 6, and PDF Pen for iPad and PDF Pen for iPhone. Find out more about all the flavors of PDF Pen at smilesoftware.com. Hi, I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoices at NAB in Las Vegas. We're in the Imagine Products booth, or putting green. You probably will see some action behind us. Talking to Dan about their ShotPut product. Dan, it's great to have you. Thanks so much for taking the time.
Hi.
So tell me about ShotPut. What is it and why do I need it?
Well, ShotPut Pro is a software app for copying your media off of cameras onto hard disks. Do it as fast as you can, make sure things are accurate and exactly match the originals.
You got the last little part in there because I already do that. I already import into Final Cut or copy it off via the Finder from my media card. And that's usually worked okay. And note I said usually.
Well, you know, you could walk around with a loaded gun in your pocket and you might not go off, but yeah, you know.
Gee, thanks, Dan. I feel so secure now.
You know, but when it goes off, it's going to hurt. You know, I'm just saying. Yeah. But no, we sell a lot of this, and it's available on Mac or Windows, and pretty much the industry standard for getting things securely from place to place. It does what they call checksums, and it does all the bit verification, so you know that the bytes are exactly the same in the copy and the originals. And it's much faster than Finder because you can do more than one copy at the same time. So if you get a lot to deliver, you can just copy it and away you go.
And as I understand it, it goes to multiple destinations too.
You can copy multiple copies at the same time, makes a log so you know where everything went, how it was named, and searchable log so you can output all that kind of stuff. It'll email you when it's finished. What more do you want? You can save more free time.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm the guy that right now, and this really appealed to me because I've lost things, just like all of us have, and right now I'm going back to my hotel room at night, and I'm copying off to 3 different hard drives and archiving the card to boot, because I can't afford to, I mean, how many times do I get to talk to a guy like you?
I don't know, but...
You know, so I don't want to lose this.
A lot of people do this, and because it gives you the peace of mind, and you know, when that customer calls later and say, hey, I can't find it on the hard disk you delivered, you can look up where it was and tell, oh, it's there. You have verification that it got there, so they, you know, proof that you did it. Yeah. You know, but yeah, and ShotPut reformats the media for you. So if you're shooting S/S cards, CF cards, P2 cards, so they're ready to go back in the camera. So for example, I don't know if you've been around the show floor, but over at Panasonic's booth, you'll see there's a guy over there that shoots Iditarod for them every year. And they shoot P2, well, they cycle 50 cards every night. 50. That's a lot of cards. 64 gig, 50 cards every night. So they got to have something that, you know, and that gets it done quickly and securely and yeah, I thought it was very interesting because when he was telling me the story that he was doing this, he says, you know, I trust the software more than I trust people.
That's a pretty good recommendation. and you know, it's a problem that's just going to get worse because as the resolution in our cameras gets larger, moving that media around takes longer. Yeah. So I don't want to sit there. I've got better things. I'm in Vegas. I got better things to do than sit here and copy files.
Putting.
I could be putting. Well, I could be doing other things in Vegas.
Doing other things. Well, we have other apps too, you know, but ShotPut's one of the very popular ones. One of our other popular ones is called ProxyMill, and what that does is it allows you to transcode at the same time while you're copying. So it'll work side by side with ShotPut. Because ShotPut, you're copying, that's an I/O intensive thing, not much CPU required, whereas transcoding requires CPU and not much I/O. So the two work well together. So you can have it creating web shareable proxies that you can give to your transcribers or whatever, email back home when it's all done copying. 2 things at one time.
What are the price points for both products?
ShotPut Pro is $99, Mac or Windows, either one. ProxyMill runs $299.
And where do people go to get them?
ImagineProducts.com. Try the demo, see if you like it, buy it.
Okay, I always have to ask when there's a demo version, what are the restrictions on it so people know what to expect?
Just the number of uses.
Oh, okay.
So,
Great. Dan, thanks so much for the time. I'll try my hand at putting.
well, I'm glad you came by. Thank you.
Thank you. Folks, I'm Chuck Joyner, and this is MacVoices at NAB in Las Vegas. We'll be
Come
back
putt.
with, come putt. Come putt.
We got more balls to give away.
More soon. Thanks for watching.
All right. Thank you.
Visit MacVoices.com for links, show notes, to subscribe, to connect with Chuck on Twitter, app.net, Google+, Facebook, and for more Apple, Mac, and tech-related shows, including MacVoices, Mac Notables, the Mac Jury, and the MacVoices Briefing. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com.